Hello Sherwood Park, Rob Yastrzemski with RJ Homes, and today I'm here with
Courtney. Hi guys.
So today we're going to be doing a walkthrough on this beautiful home behind me at 504 Highland Drive. We are in the highly desirable and family-friendly neighborhood of Heritage Hills in Sherwood Park. And why is it so desirable? Take a look. Look at these beautiful homes. Now directly across the street from this home, right back there, that's where we have access to the trails that basically go right around the ponds. Now you're from Sherwood Park.
I am.
Have you been down these trails before?
I have. They're absolutely gorgeous, Rob. It feels like you're in another world, honestly. Winter, summer, either or, it's beautiful.
Totally. I used to go down these trails quite a bit, and yeah, the ponds are absolutely gorgeous back there every time of year. You're right. So let's just go ahead and turn this video, and here we go. So right off the bat, I want to showcase that this home was built in 2001. It's a bungalow, fully developed. It's a former show home, and you can see that it's got some newer shingles. Those shingles were installed. Oh, look at the little birdie up there. Those shingles were installed just in 2022. There's also a newer hot water tank and a newer air conditioning system. You notice also that the owners decided to put in some really nice landscaping here right at the front. So beautiful home. Also, the garage is a nice size garage. Because it was a former show home, it's actually fully finished. It's heated. It's got lots of plug-ins, electrical, even including 220 volts. So, Courtney, if you ever get a EV, you can plug it right in.
Indeed.
There we go. So let's go in and let's see what your first impression is. So here we are inside, Courtney, and I always like to hear, what is your first impression once you walk through that door?
This is a wow home, Rob. Like, the light fixture really catches your eye when you walk in. The vaulted ceilings are gorgeous. Because it's vacant, you can actually see how much space we've got over here.
That's right. Yeah. So that's why we're really doing this video to show our viewers, our potential buyers, what this home looks like now that it's vacant. You can see this is a great place for an office. It's got the double French doors. When I say French doors, I mean that it's got the glass built right in. Look at this cool tile.
I love this flooring. It is gorgeous.
Can you imagine having your office in here?
Oh, yes.
How inspiring would it be to have that view and all of this natural light flooding this area? And look, vaulted ceilings again.
Indeed.
Right, how cool is that? So, moving on, when I'm standing in the front entrance area, of course we can see it's got the front entrance closet. This is obviously where your guests would be coming in, so lots of room for guest closet for all of their jackets and whatnot. And look at this staircase. That's another thing that I think is unique about this home. Look at how wide this staircase is. Massive. Straight run down, so when you're moving, it's super easy to move. And then of course, adjacent to the staircase, look at the size of that. That is your pantry. It's a walk-through pantry, but look at the size of it. I mean, it's massive.
Huge, yeah.
There's another fridge, a lot of cabinets. I mean, you don't see pantries this large in homes twice this big. And then it's a walk-through pantry with that other beautiful pantry door, and we're off into the kitchen here. Now this is a little bit of a different way to get in there, but we did that on purpose so that you can showcase it. If you had maybe groceries or whatnot you want to unpack, you don't even want to go into the kitchen,
Straight into the pantry.
Straight into the pantry. And beautiful newer appliances. You can see it's got that kind of a smoked stainless steel look.
Yep.
So that's both on the LG fridge as well as the stove. The stove is one of those glass cooktops. It also has very large oven area. You've got the separate microwave area, stainless steel dishwasher, very quiet dishwasher by the way. And again, you're right in the middle of
Everything.
An open floor plan.
Yeah.
So how would you like to entertain here?
Entertaining here is you've got the space, you can chat to everybody here, anybody that's outside, you can see everything that's happening. It's amazing.
Yeah, speaking of amazing, look at how much space there is between where you are at the island and the end of the wall here where you'd have your dining area. Like, it's massive. You could probably fit, I'm guessing, a table for 8 or 10, and then you still have the eat-up counter area for a breakfast nook.
Yeah.
Now take a look over here. Gas fireplace, all built-ins. What a great place to entertain and have a cozy gas fireplace going if it's, you know, the middle of winter especially. But I'm just amazed. I mean, looking at from where you are, and look how much room there is all the way to the top of the ceiling. Like, it is so tall. So, speaking of natural light, look at all that natural light coming in from that backyard. And it's got a really nice deck.
Yeah.
We're gonna go outside right now and have a look at what we see out there in that deck. Another couple of special features out there. So, right off the bat, I want you to notice the deck boards. We've got low maintenance composite deck boards.
Yeah.
These are basically, you never have to worry about doing any kind of painting. Everything's all pretty much permanent. You also have this cool phantom screen, so that way if you want some fresh air going through the home, and you've got this beautiful gazebo that's basically attached to the home, so you can be out here even when we have a light rain. You can see it's got this new railing. Look how cool this railing is with that cable railing in between. What do you think? Do you like it?
I like it. As a person who, I would be a morning person if I had a deck to have my coffee on over here. So this would be amazing, considering that it's middle of summer and it's what, 10 a.m. right now, and you still have sun on your deck?
Lots of sun, and it's actually so warm today that it's nice to have that shade in the gazebo area.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got the yard all fully landscaped. You notice that between the neighbor and this property, we've got again, low maintenance vinyl fence. You'll never have to paint this. It's solid. Those posts actually have concrete inside of them, so they're not going anywhere, and concrete and steel, that is. And then you can see it's all nicely landscaped. You've got beautiful grass. You've got the gate right there. And you even have these little cool privacy slats, much nicer than your typical kind of a wood lattice. So very, very cool. And yeah, this goes all the way around. You can see there's a couple of neighbors in behind, but everybody's got mature landscaping. So nice to see. Okay, let's go back inside.
Go back inside.
So yeah, how convenient is this? I mean, you can serve dinner or breakfast or coffee outside because you're right here next door to the dining area and the kitchen. Now, walking through the home, again, you're right. When we're just walking through and the home is vacant, it shows so much space, especially with the vaulted ceiling. As a matter of fact, this home, it's actually over 1,800 square feet of space just on this main floor, plus it's got the fully finished basement.
Yeah.
What are we up to next door here?
We've got our laundry room / mud room that leads straight into the garage.
Yeah, and how cool is this? Could you imagine? How nice is it to keep everything tucked away with these cupboards are directly above the washer and dryer?
Yeah, nothing's on the floor, nothing's next to it. Everything's above, nothing's in the way.
Yeah, we don't have any clutter of all that laundry soap. Now, speaking of washer and dryer, look at these machines. I mean, this is massive. These are top load, but they're newer, and look how this thing's huge. You can put a large sleeping bag in there and still have room. That's pretty cool. And then of course, here's your closet for when you'd be using as a homeowner. You'd probably be coming in through the garage, and that's where you'd be putting in your coats, and the front door would of course be for your guests. Let's go in and have a look at that garage. Look at this. Huge garage. Lots of shelving. You can see here it's got the carpet still from when this was a show home, and you can see where the carpet was there and it was just removed. So it's got a concrete floor. If you obviously, you know, it doesn't look the best as far as the way the floor goes, we can easily have this sprayed or painted if you prefer, or even epoxy flooring, tile flooring, whatever the case may be. But what's really cool is we are down here and it's very tall garage. You can see it's got electric heat. it's got one of these side-mounted garage door openers, so that leaves this whole area open. Because it's a tall garage, you can actually fit a car lift in here, so you can put 2 cars on one side. On this side also, I just wanted to mention that you can see it's got lots of plugins in this garage, but it also has this 220 plug, meaning that if you had a welder or you had a compressor or you had an EV, you can easily accommodate your EV plug-in right there. So let's move on back into the house here. We've got vinyl flooring in the mudroom. We have true, real hardwood floors throughout most of the main floor and tiles. So with this hardwood floor, nice thing about it, you can refinish it.
Yeah.
And you can stain it any color you like. If you don't care for the natural wood look, you can of course make it any color you prefer. These days the options are endless. So moving on, where are we off to next?
We're off to, I guess, right through here. We've got an extra room. Could be a bedroom, could be an office. Most likely would be a bedroom. You've got a giant window over here and then a really nice closet tucked away.
Yeah, so this is really a bedroom. It just happens to be that the owners decided to put in this large tile instead of carpeting because they prefer not to have any carpets upstairs. So, but it's definitely a nice sized bedroom. You can easily accommodate a queen size bed and bedroom furniture, dresser and whatnot. And next door to that, oh look at that, that must be a nice little linen closet.
Yeah, right next to the bathroom, which is super nice.
And oh, look at that. We've got a nice big vanity. We've got ceramic tile flooring. Actually, this is slate flooring, so which is really cool. You don't see that too often anymore. It's really usually used in very high-end homes, so that's pretty cool. And then look at this vanity. Nice large vanity, and it's got this countertop that goes right over the top of the toilet. That's called a banjo, and that gives you the extra space for counter space, but it also makes it so that you have a nice big mirror.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Lots of light in there. It's got the full bathtub and shower combination. It's all one unit. So the really important thing about that is that you'll never have to worry about grouting or your grout getting too dry as it normally does. You don't have to do any maintenance. It's just maintenance-free shower tub combination. So next door to that,
I believe we've got our master.
Master bedroom or primary bedroom is what we like to say nowadays. And to the left, what's that?
This is a walk-in closet right in the primary bedroom over here.
Yeah, so you've got some shelving. Oh, and you've got even shelving behind. So it's a decent size walk-in closet. And then right across from the walk-in closet is the ensuite.
Yeah.
So the ensuite has a double shower with the glass doors. Again, it's all one piece, so that's really nice because basically you don't have to ever worry about those grout lines like you typically would inside the shower. These grout lines usually dry out and you have to continually clear coat them at least twice a year. Obviously, you know, this already has the glass doors in place. If you want to change them out, that's super easy to do and it's not very expensive. But look at that, what's next door?
That tub with the jets in them.
How cool is that? It's
amazing.
Would you use a jet tub?
Oh yes.
How nice is this? And this is not a small jet tub. A lot of homes nowadays have these little tiny jet tubs. This is a large corner jet tub. You can see there's a seat there. The window next door, by the way, I want to mention these blinds. These are top down, bottom up blinds, so you can kind of move them up and down however you prefer. And you know, you can let in some natural light, you can have some privacy as well. And then you've got these cool pillars. And now in here, it also is vaulted. So this whole main floor is vaulted. Again, very, very rare. You don't see that anymore. It costs a lot of money to do these vaults. And it really does give you the impression of this grandeur. Speaking of grandeur, look at the size of this room.
There's so much space.
Right, so again, we've got real hardwood floors, windows on both sides. You're so far away.
I know.
And then you can obviously see there's plenty of space in here for king size furniture. There's probably even room for a sitting area. Obviously plenty of space in here for a full set of furniture, including your dresser and an armoire. like I said, seating areas, chairs, there's lots of room in here. So let's go through and see what we have downstairs down this grand staircase. So even the staircase has real hardwood floors on it. Again, that's on purpose. They wanted to make sure that it has that high-end feel. Now once we get to the bottom of the stairs here, holy smokes, space. What do you think of this?
This is amazing. For entertainment purposes, definitely.
This is massive. So we've got 2 windows, built-in gas fireplace. Obviously you can see by the light fixture, this would be an ideal place for a pool table. So great for entertaining. And holy, look how far away you are. Wow. I mean, this is a massive, massive room. And so you can set up all your furniture, whether it be multiple pieces of games, maybe ping pong table, pool table, air hockey.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit. And of course, all that area up there, you can have your maybe couches, TV, and right through there, what do we have back there?
We've got our utility room back here, which also lots of space over here, Rob.
Massive. It is really huge. I can't get over how big this home is. Of course, being that it's an 1,800 square foot bungalow on one level, that gives you the same square footage down here in the basement. And we have a newer built-in vacuum system. You can see all the vacuum system accessories right there. A newer, large, extra large hot water tank. And of course, you can see here, you've got the furnace, and these are
our AC unit.
AC lines. So this AC, central AC unit was built in and put in just a few years ago. And so you're not gonna have to worry about that. And still lots and lots of space. And tall ceilings down here as well, 9-foot ceilings. We've got the I-beam style trusses, so nice and quiet and strong. And still, even though it's got a fully developed basement, you can see here it's got a 100 amp panel, and there's still a few extra spots. Of course, you can see it's got the sump pump area here, the main water supply lines coming in from outside. You can see it's got that nice distribution system, and this home has the proper plumbing system. There is the older homes that have the poly B. This home does not have that, so this is really nice. You're not gonna have any issues with insurance. And there are those beams, and you can see where the teleposts are hidden away, out of sight, out of mind, so it gives you that open floor plan in the basement here. So walking through here, like, I just can't get over how much space there is.
Yeah.
What do you think?
This is phenomenal.
Right?
Like, especially if you've got a big family that you need to entertain that comes in from out of town.
Exactly.
Space for them.
And we're still not done down here in the basement. What else can we see?
We've got our bathroom, our basement bathroom.
Full bathroom. Again, look at the size of that vanity. How often do you see a vanity this large in a basement bathroom?
No, you never. It's
Doesn't
rare.
happen. Doesn't happen. And again, you can see, I mean, this one is even got the cupboards on both sides of the sink, plus that extra large counter space with the banjo and the large mirror. And then there's still a linen closet area. And then, which way do you want to go next?
Let's go this way, Rob.
Where are we now?
This is one of the 2 bedrooms down here. It's so
Right?
for a basement.
Space galore, tall ceilings. I mean, just for reference, where you are here, the window is so high that it gives you almost all full natural light. So that's pretty incredible. And then check it out. Look at this, Courtney. We've got a heater vent down low. So what that means?
That's rare for a basement.
Right? And what it means is that you get to have proper heat distribution down in the basement, down low, because of course hot air rises.
Yep.
So naturally, most of the builders put it up in the ceiling, which really doesn't even allow for the warm air to come down to the floor area. And speaking of the ceiling, like everywhere we go, there's some really cool light fixtures.
Light fixtures, yeah.
Yeah. So large double closet there for this bedroom, and this is a basement bedroom.
Yeah.
This is what normally is tiny little bedrooms. And across the hall,
We've got a second one.
second bedroom. And again, very spacious. You can see there's plenty of room in here for king size, even bedroom furniture, but definitely queen size. Again, look at how tall this is. Look at those large windows way up there. So very cool. Look at
that lights fixture, I want to say, is my favorite.
Right?
It just makes the design on the wall look so cool.
It is. Crystals. I'm not surprised you like sparkly things. So overall, this is it. We've pretty much finally covered this whole home. There was lots to see, so the video was a little bit longer. But what is your impression? What do you think overall now that you've seen the whole house?
This is phenomenal, Rob. This would be a really good home for a somewhat bigger family, because we've got a couple of bedrooms in here, so.
Yeah, a couple bedrooms upstairs, couple bedrooms downstairs, plus an office area, spacious family room upstairs, very large entertainment area down here, and best of all, a fantastic neighborhood. So thank you very much for being here, Courtney. I really appreciate you walking through this home. By the way, so if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give us a call. You can call us directly on 780-222-8222. Of course, all the information will be in the links below, our website, rjhomes.ca. All the details are there. And make sure, contact us if you want to schedule your own private tour of this home. And remember, always share the video. You never know, it might be the perfect home for one of your friends.